When we say it is difficult to say in one way, but then it is ethnic. At the same time, within that ethnic conflict, unfortunately, some communal elements also seem to have come in. And I mean, that is the fallout of the whole situation. So we can say by and large it is ethnic conflict, but in the midst of it, some communal tone also is actually there, but we cannot simply point out and say this is really communal. We can't say that, but it has certainly played a part in it. We have no way to say why they were targeted. We only have speculations to make, and speculations are hard to make, but then it is true that many MEITEI Christian churches have been destroyed. That is, I mean, to the tune of more than 200 churches of the MEITEIs alone have been destroyed. But I cannot say why it happened, why they are targeted. I would not like to comment on that. Yeah, but we know that certain, for a fact, difficulties and destruction has taken place in the Christian churches also. At this time, in a point in time, it is also in a situation where the mob is so incited and so emotionally charged. We are finding it difficult to even blame others also. But for a fact, we just take in the fact that destruction has happened, and I'm sure MEITEI Christians may also be feeling insecure. Not only the MEITEI Christians, there are so many communities. MEITEIs are feeling insecure in the hills, and the hill people are sometimes feeling insecure in the valley, and between that this is happening. So I think the reality of insecurity is with everybody in the state now. When we make comments like this, it sometimes take a political tone, but then certainly the wish of every citizen is that the state should protect the rights of everyone in the state living here. So ultimately, the responsibility of restoring some sort of calmness and normalcy remains with the state, and so we expect the state to do its best in order to restore normalcy, and the citizens of the state to cooperate with whatever the state is trying to do. And in this, at this point in time, that is not happening, and that is what is worrying us. Personally, no, and particularly no. Why? Because here all of us are part of this particular problem, and so state government also is trying its best, I suppose. And but sometimes in the visibility of it, it is not there. Prime Minister is silent sometimes, and the state seems to be not able to rein in the violence that are taking place in various pockets. So, but then personally we have appealed for peace, and we have appealed to the government and to the political leaders to do their best in order to restore. Other than that, no direct approach from our side. That is difficult to say. See, one thing is that the Chief Minister, I believe, is doing his best. He has been also organizing his campaigns to the villages also. And at this point in time, it will be very unfair to say he's not open. Also, it will not be very right to say also that he's very open. I don't know, but we leave it to our chief minister. We still rely on him. Everyone in the state depend on him to help us out, to standing with every community in the state, and that is what we can say. I would not like to personally comment. He's like that. He's like that way. Difficult to say. If you're asking me about the losses that me as a Catholic Church member have incurred during this violence, we have had a lot of losses, yes. But not only me, many other churches have been destroyed also. Some Hindu temples and indigenous temples have also been destroyed. So losses are over, and individual families have lost their houses. So in that, we do not so much cry about the losses that we have incurred as much as we are trying to help the humanity to restore peace and normalcy. But if I'm asked how much was the magnitude of, so to say, loss, see, we have a pastoral training center was destroyed totally. The church, St. Paul's Church, was destroyed. Kanchipur, in the school campus itself, the church was burnt down. The school window pans and everything was vandalized. The presbytery father's house was broken into, things stolen. We have one particular parish center in the peripheries which was built for so many years. Higher secondary school to primary school, boarding, hostel, presbytery of the priests, everything razed to the ground. We have lost village chapels. So if we are talking about it, I think the magnitude of our loss is well over 25 crores. But then money at the end of the day is what can we say in this loss? We only hope that at the end of the normalcy or restoration of normalcy, the state government also will pay attention to the losses that we have incurred and compensate us for something, because we are innocent victims. We did nothing to contribute to this violence. We have been trying our best to restore peace and normalcy. Even now relief activities are going on, but we have lost a lot also, yes. Actually, in our own limited ways, we have been doing relief intervention from the very beginning, and it is now continuing also. We have been providing dry ration to different places wherever possible. We have been also procuring some essential medicines and giving to both people of the valley and also people in some parts of in the hills also where we can reach. Otherwise, our intervention is neutral. We have been helping people who are in the valley also, and we have been helping people in the hills also. We look at it as a humanitarian crisis, and we would like to help all the children of God. We are helping. But what we have been doing, we have been providing material needs. We have been praying for our people in Manipur, and also through the agencies, different NGOs, we have been able to also give, procure things through the in coordination with other agencies. So we are coordinating with our other interagency groups also. Our DSSS, the Diocesan Social Service Society, is one of the leading members in the AIG groups, and we have been doing whatever we can. But with our limited ways. No, we are not the government, so little we are doing, yes. The relief camps are a very painful sight to see. From the very beginning, we went to some of the MEITEI camps in Kundrakpam constituency, one of the first places we visited. There also people were in fear. Then we also visited camps in Kangpokpi and in Churachandpur. See, relief camps are places where humanity really comes alive, and the sufferings of humanity is displayed a lot. Besides the, food, somehow it is provided, but what about other freedom that is with them? There's no more there. Clothing, so many things that they like. People are there who are sick, and then people are there who have really lost their hope because their houses are burnt down and all these things. So I think relief camps are a sight to see, and it is something that should not be happening to any community, wherever it may be. But in our place, really, our relief camps are places of suffering. But I have seen a lot of goodwill coming in many relief camps. That is something that we can highlight. And then some of the relief camps I went to, we saw in the hills, they are really having no medicines to treat their patients, and they are not having sometimes clothing. Women are suffering with no sanitary items for them. You know, that kind of experiences are there. So to all the countrymen and to the people, my beloved people in Manipur, we have to love each other. We have to coexist. No man is an island, we say, and that applies to us also. We have to live together, and we have to cooperate, and we have to survive together. That's one point. So let's love one another, and let's try to, as far as possible, let's shun violence, and then give up arms, and let us fall back to the path of peace. That is what I would like to appeal, and to all the people who are suffering as a result of this conflict. This is something really not that we don't want to see also, but then that is something which has happened to our people. Keep strong, rely on God, and let us hope that someday peace and normalcy will come back again. That is the hope that we must keep alive, and we appeal to everyone not to perpetuate this culture of violence, and to stop killing each other, to stop fighting. There is no side taking at this moment now. Both sides must ceasefire has to be there. Otherwise, when one ceasefires but other don't ceasefire, nothing can happen. After that, we can talk. There's plenty to talk about, and I think there are plenty of people with goodwill to do it. And so I wish the government do its best in order to restore normalcy, even if it requires an iron hand. It has to be used. Otherwise, in the in the midst of all the happenings, lives are being lost, properties are being destroyed, and most of all, human liberty is at stake.